on a voyage of discovery with your family with Celestron's best-selling PowerSeeker equatorial mount telescopes. These telescopes come with everything you need to get started with astronomy, including a tripod, a finder scope, 2 eyepieces, and a Barlow lens, which triples the power of each eyepiece. The equatorial mount is a favorite of amateur astronomers because it makes it easier to track objects as they appear to move across the night sky. Choose the optical tube that's right for you, from the compact PowerSeeker 60 EQ with grab-and-go convenience to the large PowerSeeker 127 EQ with more light-gathering ability. Every PowerSeeker offers great views of the moon and planets. A larger model will provide more detailed views and help you enjoy fainter deep sky objects like star clusters and nebulae. When you're out under the stars, use Celestron's free Sky Portal mobile app for iOS and Android to locate objects in the night sky. Center the object in the finder scope and it's ready to view. As you observe, listen to Sky Portal's audio descriptions for the most popular objects. Happy stargazing! Let your telescope take you on a tour of the cosmos with the NexStar SLT, or Star Locating Telescope. Every telescope in this popular family features the same locating technology on our high-end observatory telescope, priced to fit your budget. Designed with beginning and intermediate amateur astronomer in mind, NexStar SLT is easy to set up and use. Assembling the telescope takes just a few minutes. Then, the computerized NexStar Plus hand control guides you through our sky-align procedure. Center any 3 bright objects, and the telescope is aligned and ready to locate any star, planet, or galaxy in its 40,000 object database. If you aren't sure what to observe, check out the Sky Tour. It automatically generates a list of the best objects currently visible based on your exact time and location. This SLT family features a variety of optical tube sizes and styles. There's a 102mm refractor, 90mm, and 127mm Maksutov Cassegrain models, and the 130mm Newtonian reflector with maximum light-gathering ability. All 4 models provide the bright, sharp images you'd expect from Celestron, the world's #1 telescope maker. Your NexStar SLT includes everything you need to get started with amateur astronomy, including a tripod, a finder scope, and 2 eyepieces. When you're out under the stars, use Celestron's free Sky Portal mobile app for iOS and Android to locate objects in the night sky. As you observe, listen to Sky Portal's audio descriptions for the most popular objects. Happy stargazing!
Hello, my name is Michelle and I work for Orion Telescopes and Binoculars. Today we'll look at the StarBlast 4.5 Astro Reflector, a tabletop telescope. This is what your StarBlast 4.5 telescope looks like when it arrives at your door. This is what the StarBlast 4.5 looks like inside its box. It's the telescope and the base, which comes assembled, the instruction manual and the Starry Night DVD, and the StarBlast 4.5 accessory kit. These are the items that come included with your StarBlast 4.5. The telescope and the base, which come assembled, the Orion Easy Finder 2, 17mm eyepiece, high power 6mm eyepiece, the Orion Starry Night DVD software, and the StarBlast 4.5 instruction manual. We will now assemble the telescope so you and your family can go enjoy some fun under the stars. This is the Orion Easy Finder 2. Helps you aim your StarBlast 4.5 up to the sky for viewing. We're now going to attach the Orion Easy Finder to the telescope. Unscrew thumb screws from the posts. Take your Orion Easy Finder 2, put it over the post here. You want to make sure the window is facing towards the open end of the telescope, and simply screw on the thumb screws. You want to make sure that they're nice and tight. Just like that. Let's complete the assembly of the Orion StarBlast 4.5 by inserting an eyepiece into the focuser. Remove the dust cap from the focuser. Loosen the thumb screws. Take your eyepiece chrome side down and slide it into the focuser and tighten the screws. Once your eyepiece is installed, rotate the focuser wheels to bring your view into focus. An optional Orion moon filter is useful and affordable eyepiece accessory. The moon is bright when viewed through a telescope, and the surface can appear to be washed out. By attaching the Orion moon filter to your eyepiece, it will reduce the glare. To attach the moon filter, simply thread it into the chrome side of the eyepiece, and then slide the eyepiece into the focuser and tighten the screws. Now that your telescope is completely assembled, you and your family can simply pick it up and go explore the night sky. Thanks for watching and have fun.
Celestron is synonymous with inspired design, and it is with this attitude that we have created our most feature-packed entry-level telescope to date. The most innovative feature on the Inspire telescope is the integrated smartphone adapter built into the lens cap, which makes your intro into astro imaging easy and enjoyable. Secure your smartphone between the adjustable bungee cords and the rubberized surface on the outside of the cap, so your camera is viewing through the imaging port. The inside of the lens cap has a fitting that secures to your eyepiece using 2 set screws, and voila! You are now ready to take high-power images through the telescope. The 100 AZ offers the widest aperture, perfectly suited for brighter, deep space objects. Each of the 3 Inspire designs also feature fully coated glass optics, a solid alt-azimuth mount, built-in red LED flashlight, large projected reticle finder scope, erect image optics, and a focus micrometer for easily returning to the same focus point. Easy to transport and stow, Inspire telescopes feature the simplest setup of any telescope in its class. With the folding accessory tray, you just pop the tripod legs open and turn the lock knob. Then slide the telescope tube into the quick-release dovetail mount, affix the finder scope, and you're observing within minutes.
Hello, I'm Ken with Orion Telescopes and Binoculars, and this is the Orion 80mm triplet carbon fiber refractor. So it's 80 millimeters, a nice rich field wide refractor designed for capturing large swaths of sky. And it uses the ED glass, that's extra low dispersion. In fact, this uses the FPL 53 glass, which has got a very good color correction, designed for very true to color images. So if you're looking at a bright star, you're not going to see any false color or halos around the stars. It's a triplet, meaning there's 3 lenses up front, with one of them being the ED glass. So you get a nice, very wide field, well-corrected image, both in color and in aberrations. And it uses carbon fiber tube, so it's nice and lightweight. There is very little thermal expansion, great for astro imaging and for visual use. So let's go through a couple of the features and I'll show you a little bit more about it. First off, it's very compact. It's an 80mm f6, so it's 480mm focal length, nice wide field, nice and short. In fact, right now the dew shield is fully extended, but if I was to shrink it down to its smallest size right there, this is, focus that back, this is as compact as it gets. It comes with a hard case as well, so it's perfect for traveling, for taking on the airline. It's totally carry-on size. So a very portable system you can take pretty much anywhere with you. In front is a lens. Let me see if I can show you. That's the triplet lens using the ED FPL glass. Fully multi-coated lenses, so you get a nice bright, clear, high contrast image. If you go to the back side, not only do we have the standard dovetail mount for an optical finder or reflex sight, or even if you're imaging at this focal length, you can use our mini guide scope, and it's a perfect small guide package to be using to get nice, sharp, round stars over the length of a long exposure deep sky astro photograph. And speaking of photography, the focuser is my favorite part. This is a very robust Crayford design dual speed focuser. So it's got coarse adjustments, 1:1 right here, and then the 10:1 reduction allows for very fine focusing. It's a 2-inch focuser on the back. Right now it's got the 2 to 1 1/4 adapter inside, and that uses compression lock, so you're not going to scratch the outside of your lens, the barrel of your eyepiece, say, or the camera adapter. There's compression lock on both the 2-inch and the 1.25-inch adapters. All right, well, there you have it, an 80mm triplet refractor with carbon fiber tube designed for both imaging with DSLR cameras or CCD cameras, and also visual as well. This has very sharp, very bright images for its size and gives you a nice wide field of view of the night sky. Thank you very much. Clear skies.